need a hell yeah. A 316, you can smell what I'm cooking like the ROC. I put the K in the trunk, it ain't a 223. And I forever scream out, long live Dopey. I need a hell yeah. For the folks like me that work a 9 to 5 to try to catch our dreams, I need a hell yeah. For the folks that scream that I bet $100 you are not like me.
Hello and welcome. Happy holiday as it is 316 day today. So yeah. Oh hell yeah! I should have got a beer, but I really didn't feel like drinking a beer tonight. Like I said, I just got done eating. You have to settle for grape Fago. I just got done eating dinner, and it was like I poured a glass of wine with dinner, and I'm like, I didn't even want it. I'm like, I don't even know why I did this. So
I gave it up for Lent, and I'm not even Catholic, but my wife is, so that's how stuff works.
So by proxy, you had to give something up. But Draven's with James, Dillenger, and I tonight. Welcome, Draven.
Hey, good to be here.
We're gonna have to take Cody out of the fucking intro with Draven in there. He's on more than Cody is.
Right? Draven's got more episodes under his belt, I think, at this point than Cody does.
I know it's his second or third one.
Second.
Yeah.
He probably got as many as Cody.
He was on the
Oh
night.
no. Yeah, second.
Draven was on the night.
I was drunk as fuck.
Yeah, it was me, him, and Jared. And
I hit that off the YouTube channel because fuck.
Probably good.
I thought I was gonna be embarrassed, but I was dying fucking laughing. But
It was funny
I say
as
a lot
fuck.
of shit that I probably maybe I'll like bleep some stuff out and then put it back up.
It was funny. Orale, what's up, my sketchbook? Good to see you, Cardinal. Good to see you, man. So yeah, dude, we've got there's a lot of wrestling news from this week. But I don't want to bury the lead. I want to talk. Can we talk about Mercedes Moan? Can we please talk about Mercedes Moan first?
What does she do now?
Well, so what is that? House of Glory in New York, right?
Oh yeah, I seen that.
She's on the card facing recent WWE release Indy Hartwell. And JD from New York, prominent YouTuber, 200,000 plus subs to what? 250, 260,000. Regularly streams with Solid Monster and those guys. He does commentary for House of Glory. He's been very vocal about AEW, the state of the product, and Mercedes, but he's a Mercedes Moné fan. He's a very big Mercedes Moné fan. If you listen to him, you can clearly hear he's a big fan of hers. He said one of the best women's match ever is her versus Bayley at Brooklyn NXT Takeover 2015. He's a huge Mercedes fan. Okay, I'm not knocking the guy, but for her to say she's not coming in unless he is not anywhere in the building, not doing commentary, anything. Holy shit. Like you talk about fragile. Like that is beyond egotistical, but that just shows literally the fragility of her ego. That's pathetic.
I hate her. I used to not hate her because she's not terrible in the ring, but her fucking promos are like atrocious. Like I know you've always hated her.
She's kind of terrible in the ring too.
But she's had good matches.
Unless she's working with somebody that like can carry her through the match.
Okay, so she had good matches with Charlotte.
Charlotte carried her.
Yeah.
So she's had
and Stephanie Vicure, like that match was good too, but that's because of Stephanie.
Stephanie carried her. Chris Statlander, as she buried Statlander. Statlander carried her.
Mm-hmm.
So Mercedes, this is just another nail in the coffin to me. I mean, Tony Khan is paying her what, $3 million a year, and I mean her matches are just fucking they're painful. They're painful to watch. She's just bad. She's just bad in every sense of the word. Like there's nothing.
My thing is, like, if she loses those belts, like, is she can't even stick around? Like, because, like, at this point, I feel like she's like holding the belts ransom, like, and she's not going to let them go until like she decides to leave.
Mm-hmm.
So,
no, I get it, but the crowd is so apathetic to her.
Yeah.
They're so. Where the hell did James go? The crowd is completely apathetic there. Those of you out there that are watching on Wrestling with Horror, hi, hello to those of you watching on the Awful Wrestling Opinions channel. We're simulcasting now for the Awful Wrestling Opinions podcast over here. It'll still be available in clip form, and we'll fully upload it to the Awful Wrestling channel as well. But from now, yeah, we'll be kind of simulcasting this. Normal time will be Thursday nights at around 11 to 11:30. We'll start for the show, but yeah, so just another night on the channel here. So welcome everybody. I see you, Cotton Ministries. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. My sketchbook, JD from New York. He's been very vocal about the state of AEW, Tony Khan, and it's Mercedes. She can't handle it. Yeah, everything good, brother? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I just want to make sure. No, audio and everything was good. Do you have anything you want to throw in on this one?
I missed what you were.
Oh no. I was talking about how it's Mercedes' fragility, her ego.
Oh no, yeah, she definitely has a fucking big ego. And then they gave her creative control, and I don't know. She's gonna have. She's probably gonna beat Toni Storm for the world title, or Megan Bayne, or whoever they put in.
Oh my god,
she'll have all the fucking belts.
Wasn't Billy like?
Yeah, it's supposed to be her and Billy Starks.
Yeah, I don't think Billy Starks is gonna get it. I'm surprised that Mercedes doesn't already have the like Ring of Honor TV or women's title too.
Yeah.
Like that one really surprises me. Probably because she don't want to work Ring of Honor. That's probably the only fucking reason she doesn't have it.
Yep.
Yeah, because she wouldn't be on actual TV. She'd be on a streaming service.
Yeah.
But then again, she was on Hog and beat Indy.
Yeah.
In that whatever that Rev Pro.
Yep. She won the belt in Rev Pro.
So who knows?
Well, it's probably the same contract, so she's probably not getting paid that much extra to. Right. I don't know how she could be on a per appearance deal, you know.
Mm-hmm.
What is it with her? Like, I don't get like why they book her so like you alluded to Megan Bayne earlier, and I watched Megan Bayne hit the F5 on Toni Storm, and that's a lot of ass to put up in the air. And Megan's a big girl, you know. I mean, she's 6'1", 185. I mean, she's a big girl.
Yeah.
But
I do not think you're live on X, Pete.
Are we not?
No, I don't see it.
All right.
I didn't see it.
Well, all right. We'll have to remedy that next time then.
Can
But
you do it right now?
I don't think I can. Let me see if
I've done it before.
Let's see. Wait. Add a destination. Oh, I need to log in for the X then.
Just do it to yours and I'll share it out.
I can't stream on mine because I don't have premium anymore after my account got hacked.
Oh, okay. I'll send it to you.
Yeah, just send it to me. But Megan Bayne, I'm afraid what they're going to do is they what you said. They're going to build her up, and then Mercedes is going to just destroy her.
Mm-hmm.
Like that is if you have Mercedes Moné go out there and work Megan Bayne and physically dominate her the way she did Chris Statlander, do you realize? Like you've ruined.
She's in a program with Storm though right now. So,
but
that login's in the private chat, by the way.
Okay.
I don't see that happening. I don't see her and Mercedes going if she's in a program with because like the TBS champions and whoever's feuding with that are always on an like that's the biggest issue with AEW is like the people that are that have the lower belts are always on an island against people that don't go after the bigger belts, which it's like that doesn't make any sense.
I just hope Megan Bayne's not like a new toy and they're going to use her and they always push people right away. Right away, as soon as they get a new woman in there, they fucking push the fuck out of them, and then they're in the mid card. Like look at Deonna Purrazzo. Last year she's main eventing, and then now she's barely even on TV. And if she is, it's like
with Taya Valkyrie.
Yeah.
Oh,
and that's another person who's not bad. Like Taya Valkyrie's like a really good worker, and like she had a good character in like NXT and stuff for like the 10 minutes she was there. But like I don't know, I think they waste a lot of good women in AEW and then put a lot of shitty women on TV. It sounds bad, but it's the way I see it.
Yeah, dude, I agree with that.
Look at Athena in Ring of Honor right now. Okay, Athena, I absolutely adore her. I think she's phenomenal. I think her gimmick is great. I think everything she does in the ring is solid. She's energetic. She's got a great fucking personality, and she's a nerd, which is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
But if she was on the main roster, I feel like they would just totally bury her, and she would get lost in the shuffle. You know?
Oh, 100%.
And it's just I don't understand how you can misbook this so poorly. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, how do you mishandle? Like,
yeah, they mishandle a lot of people. They also do it with like anybody that goes up against a champion and then they lose, they just automatically get thrown into the mid card or the lower mid card, and it's like, why are they not trying to go back at the person they were just in like? They should be continuing that rivalry, like, or like doing something to like still be in that thing. Like the next person that's fighting whoever they were just going against and lost to, they should be like getting in a brawl or skirmish with that person because they're the next in line and trying to like get that spot, you know. But they don't. They just they basically fall into obscurity and go into the void, and then whenever he feels the need to, oh well, we had him run through all these other people, so let's bring them back out of the toy box and have them fight them again, kind of thing.
I don't like what they're doing with Chris Statlander because they felt like they really built her up, and then now she's like, that's what you're saying, like she's getting pushed, but she's gonna stop the Mega Man on fucking.
Thunder Rosa is a prime example of that too. Like, they destroyed her. Like she's like she must have pissed somebody off. But
here's the fucked up part about AEW is they'll put a fucking person you never heard of or like a local talent in there, or somebody who is on like the lower end of the card, and they'll have a competitive match with them.
Yeah,
and then
or on another
somebody like Thunder Rosa.
Yeah, or in another promotion too. Like, they'd rather put other people in another promotion. Like those crossovers from other promotions, those should be strictly for like pay-per-views, like those specific pay-per-views. Like,
like there was no reason for fucking Momo Watanabe to had been in the like TBS title match. You have so many women there. Harley Cameron could have done it again. Chris Statlander could have did it. Willow could have did it. They have so many women that are over there that they're not using. Thunder Rosa, anybody.
Or even use those crossover people as an enhancement. Like, if you don't have anybody that night or whatever, then use them as an enhancement. Like,
well, they
I
should
have no problem with using them, but why are you fucking using a pay-per-view spot for somebody you're going to bring in for 4 weeks?
Yeah, exactly. It makes no sense.
Dream, and that's why like people complain about they don't want to succeed as a company. And I'm an AEW fan. I like AEW a lot.
Same.
Fucking, they do it to themselves. They give reasons for people to complain about it.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous, man. Like Tony's got a fucking fantastic roster. Like I said, his toy box is filled to the brim. The problem is he just doesn't understand how to fucking actually set him up properly. You know?
I think they have more main event talent in AEW. Like people that could be in the main people that could be in the main event or are main eventers or have been world champions or whatever than WWE has. But WWE has consistency in their storylines and they
keep building it.
Yeah.
But they don't build because their stupid ranking thing, they think they have to be relegated back down to the bottom whenever somebody loses.
Yeah,
and then they're not consistent. If they are going to use the ranking, they're not consistent with it. So it's like don't even use it to begin with. If you're not going to be consistent with it, just don't even use it.
I don't want to fucking see wins and loss records.
I don't either.
No. That's just, it's fucking pro wrestling.
Yeah, exactly. It's not a sport.
No.
You know, if you want to give me leading into like you're leading into an angle. Okay, so fucking MJF is, he's won 2 out of his last 3 matches against, these opponents, and this is how we got here, Yeah. But yeah, I don't need a statistic that says they're fucking.
Or even if it's like a match type, like that they've consistently been victorious in.
Yep.
So, like WWE does that. They do like, like with the Rumble, they'll do like this person lasted this many minutes and all this stuff. Like, do stuff like that. That's fine if you want to do stats.
Yeah.
But win-loss stats is just irrelevant if there's no point to it.
You only need to know if the wins and losses when it serves the story. That's the only time it is ever relevant is when it serves the story. Guy's down on his luck. Oh man, he's lost his last 3 or 4 matches. By hook or by crook, he hasn't been able to steal a win. Or this guy, he's riding a high streak leading into his big title match. Blah blah blah. Got the last 3 or 4 in a row. Some tough matches. A street fight. Blah blah blah. And here we are. Then it serves the story. Then you talk about it. If not, you don't even bring it up. It's unnecessary.
Like TNA just did that with Mike Santana. They brought him back 6 months, undefeated. So when Mustafa Ali comes back, they say it on their pay-per-view. He ended his 6-month winning streak. And that is good. You don't need to have every fucking loss that everybody had. That, like, I don't want to see it on their like record when they're underneath their name. Like, what is that? Like, then they're not a threat. You know what I'm saying? Like, say so-and-so got beat fucking 14 times and had 2 wins, And what if half of them are disqualifications? What the fuck does it matter?
Yeah, and then this is kind of off topic, but they have Hologram and Commodore over there now, and they're like having them as a tag team now to like kind of replace the Lucha Bros, basically. And they're calling
what do they call them too?
They're calling them the Lucha Stars or something like that.
Yeah, Lucha Stars. So I was like, that was the first thing I thought of is like, fuck, it's the same thing as Lucha Bros.
Well, and speaking of the Lucha Bros, that's a good segue. Because Rey Fenix is getting ready to debut on Raw.
He already did. He's the masked fucking American guy.
Was he? That wasn't Rey Fenix. Come on. But they teased the entrance video. Him, the different color coded videos. Him, and then the one for Malachi Black.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to see these 2 debut.
Yeah.
And
April is when Malachi is rumored to be brought in.
Yeah.
It's such a fucking good thing though, because it's just gonna show Tony Khan that look, we know how to treat these guys right.
Like, I don't know. They dropped the ball with fucking Malachi Black last time, but Vince was in charge then. So,
but
that
I
was
really
a person that could have been a fucking main event star in any company, and he had him under contract. He's a main event guy, and he wasn't doing main events.
And they built him up and made him look awesome in AEW, then just treated him like a fucking guy, a jobber, man. Treated him like a jobber.
Before House of Black,
bury him in AEW.
Yeah, before House of Black even came in, they jobbed him out to Cody. Cody didn't need that win. Like he could have used
talking
that,
about. Go ahead.
Malachi Black could have used that win, but then they made it like some story thing where it was he wanted him to like win or some stupid stuff. It's like, what? That doesn't make any sense.
I hated when he left. Then they had people coming out cutting promos with like Buddy Matthews and Brody King about, oh, you guys are good on your own. You don't need. I'm like, you just make them look bad. Just shut the fuck up.
Right.
Like those promos made, but especially the Buddy Matthews one, it made him look so fucking bad, in my opinion. Like, why does he need a pep talk?
Yeah, both of them made him look both weak. Well, and then the new gimmick is not anything great. Like, it's just kind of terrible. And Julia Hart is still running around with the old gimmick, and it's like this makes
the house always wins. Fucking music.
Yeah, like that's dumb. It makes no sense.
Well, that's the thing. Like, then you had Brody King come out for that match we watched, Draven, at the pay-per-view, and Julia Hart didn't come out with him.
No,
I'm like, what the fuck? Like you literally did nothing. Like, there was never a fucking moment where in that match where I was like, there's a chance Brody King could go over on Okada.
Mhm.
There's never a chance of that. And that's the way it's been with most of Malachi Black's matches in AEW, with Brody King's matches, and especially with Buddy Matthews. And what a disservice to a guy who's, again, he reminds me of he's like a smaller Brian Cage. He's built like a fucking He-Man action figure. And the guy can work. He's got a personality, and you treat him like he's nothing. That man is not. He's not enhancement talent.
No.
Like, for God's sakes.
The only time they made him
go ahead.
The only time they made him look somewhat decent was in that one triple tag match or whatever, where Acclaimed and them were kind of like splitting up or whatever during the match. That's the only time they kind of made him look decent, because they were actually telling a story like in the match, and it wasn't just a bunch of fucking high spots to get the crowd going.
I wanted to go back to the Julia Hart thing. Okay, so Julia Hart leaves right after she drops the title. So she's already at the top. They do all these vignettes, putting her over. Now what the fuck all is she doing?
Yep.
Like, why did you waste
beat Hater when she came back?
Yeah.
And then it was like, didn't she lose to her then after that or something?
Why did she have to beat Jamie Hater? Beat fucking somebody else.
No idea.
Have her beat fucking Penelope
Ford
for all
that's another person that's like Hater. Like, she was on top of the world too before she left, and then she came back and she's like, why is she in the bottom card? Like,
after
she should be going after your world champion.
They finally got Anna Jay over, and she's not even on fucking TV.
Yeah.
Tony, he's only got room for women who are going to job out to Mercedes, and B, he's got Megan Bain and her, whatever it's like her and Penelope Ford, but they're both from GCW.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're both GCW girls. So those two are together. And then you've got Megan Bain feuding with Toni Storm now. It was Thunder Rosa, but they just buried her. Like, she F5'd the shit out of her on Collision. And then she beat the fuck out of her backstage. So that's not going anywhere. I mean,
I don't think they beefed the women division up like people say. You remember Keith Cream? He brought it up one time. He's like, they keep fucking the women's division up. When they had Rampage, he's like, just make Rampage an all-women show. People that like women's wrestling will tune in to watch it. It probably would have got better ratings if it was just all women. Like,
I would have watched it.
I would have watched it. Their fucking cameramen are on point in AEW.
Oh, yeah, they are. That's why we dubbed it the hetero cam.
Yeah. I don't remember who said it, but they got in some guy's ass on that fucking last pay-per-view. You guys called it the homo cam.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the homo cam. Rhea almost had a wardrobe malfunction the other night. Again,
I've seen that.
It was the top. And that's funny because it almost happened at the pay-per-view when Bianca at Raw, when Bianca shoved her against the ring. Rhea, you see her because I slow-moed it. She was going, no. I was like, yes, like, let him out. But
fucking Lyra Valkyria is always having them. She had the one where her whole tits came out, and then she had the one almost came out in the Rumble.
Me and Draven were talking about this the other day. They were trying to say she was like fat. I'm like,
Lyra Valkyria?
Yeah, somebody called her.
I thought that was that was Billy Starks.
Billy Stark, neither of them. Neither of them. Billy Starks is like very thin. I mean, she's young though. She's like what, 19, 20 years old. She's a very thin like woman.
I met her and she's like this fucking big, and she's like this fucking big around. She's not like
she doesn't come across as somebody big. Like, you look at Tessa Blanchard on TV, she looks like she's like muscular. I was talking to the one girl that works with us at Shogun, and she was like, she's tiny. Like, she goes, the belt won't even like stay up around her ass. Like, she's fucking small.
Speaking of Tessa, did you guys see Tessa's new gimmick on the Sacrifice?
No. Who did she work?
Oh my God. She comes out and she has like fucking bandana on and all Mexican freaking like attire. Like, for Mexico, it's all like says Tessa in the Mexican flag. And then she has some like Latino rapper, like fucking wrapping her to to the ring, and I'm like, I know they were in El Paso, and that's where she's from. I was like, you're just trying to get heat. Like, who cares? I'm gonna prove I'm not a racist by being friends with this Latina.
I fucking love it. I'm not gonna lie, I love it. Lean into it, girl. Lean into it. I just became a fan of hers.
She had when Chavo was teaming with Eddie, like that look with the band. That was pretty much what she was doing, and I liked it.
That's funny. That's funny. I went back to wearing my bandana down to the ring like Tupac, and then when I took it off, we had to powder all the baby faces when Brody and Jared came down, Huss, and then JJ takes my bandana and puts it down his trunk. So I'm like, fuck.
Jesus.
I was like, don't you do it. He said, yeah, this bandana goes on his trunk. He come back, he goes, don't worry, babe, I had 3 pairs on. I'm like, yeah, I'm still gonna bleach this repeatedly.
Billy Starks is like a female Otis.
God damn it, Tony.
Fuck.
All right, find a picture or video of her entrance.
Billy Starks?
No, Tessa at Sacrifice.
I miss big women in wrestling. Remember, like they used to have a lot of big women in wrestling. Like now they have like Willow and Piper Niven, and that's about it. Like there's no chubby women.
Women like Leilani Kai and Judy Martin and shit.
Well, like remember Bertha Faye was like the freaking champion when we were kids. Like fuck
Bertha Faye.
Or
what up, Ray? What's going on, dog?
Sapphire, she was big as fuck. Like we need more of that.
Sapphire, my sweet Sapphire.
I guess they have Nia Jax. So Nia Jax is like really the only main event.
By God, it's Refrigerator Jax.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't push Piper Niven more because like she can fucking go.
I was gonna say Piper Niven can fucking work. Did you see they just added Alba Fire to?
And they fucking fired Isla Dawn, and they should have fired Alba Fire. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
I'm fine with that, dog. I like Alba Fire or Isla Dawn way better than Alba Fire.
You see that ass? That's why we like her better. That's
I just redheads in general. Yeah. But especially when they don't have a soul, it's even better.
I don't remember what the show was, but I seen clips of it in like fan cams, like it was in Mexico. It's like a WWE like house show in Mexico where she had like her like attire was going up her ass, and I just fell in love with her from there on out. I was like, she's my new favorite.
Nia Jax is gonna take it from me like this,
just like that.
Yeah.
That's how you can tell I'm not controlling the stuff because we would have already had about 15 asses on there. We haven't even had one Jada Parker fucking the whole time.
Asking you shall receive.
There we go.
There you go.
That's talent right there.
That is. Speaking of talent, you gotta show mommy. There we go. There. And let's see. With that being said, while Draven I can hear him clicking away. He's hunting for that clip. Let's pause for a word from our commercial sponsor. It's roulette time. Which one are we going to play?
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Well, enough is enough, and it's time for a change.
Have you recently taken a tumble? Falling down on the floor or ground is never easy or safe. That's why Riddell Sporting Goods has partnered with professional wrestling legend Owen Hart's Ghost to bring to you Owen Hart's Crash Pad. Fall from your couch, a stool, a building, or a faulty zipline harness that was hastily given to you moments before your descent. Owen's Crash Pads are guaranteed up to 15 stories. Get one today wherever sporting goods are sold.
I imagine myself.
I love that. we got to do that one that me and Cody were going to do. He never comes over to do it. The
Which
Real
one?
American Beer one. You're gonna have to come to my house, and we're gonna have to.
I'll just drive over there one day. I'll just drive over there one day.
Spanish thing?
Yeah, with Tessa dressed up from Sacrifice. Was that Friday night? Or was it last night?
I have it here. Give me a second.
I could just load up the Sacrifice real quick and mute it.
Draven's the OnlyFans Oracle. He's supposed to be on top of this shit.
I have it. I just gotta restart it.
Share it!
Oh, no, I'm getting there. Jesus.
Shut up, bitch!
Jesus. There
we go.
Make it big.
Embiggen it.
There we go. Do you want the music or no?
Yeah, I want to hear a little bit of it.
así constante, la única. Tessa be the shooting star, take you in the ring of spot.
She's fine as fuck. Huh?
That's not great.
That's awesome.
I mean, she got a chin that'll put Jay Leto to shame, but other than that,
I'm fine with it, dude. I'm fine with it. I don't even care. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She just made me a fan. I don't excuse the bullshit winning the TNA World Title. I don't excuse that one bit. But on this run, I'm a fan now. She just lean into them fucking haters and make that money. Get that heat.
the problem with that is yeah, that's fucking. She should have never said that, and that's racist. But
no,
I don't know what the fuck was going on backstage. I have no idea. It's between those two people. They apologize.
Yep.
The fuck out.
It's all
exactly.
over.
That's what I look at it too.
It was La Negra Rosa, and yeah, they've since made amends. And yeah, she shouldn't have said it. Absolutely.
Fuck no, but she said it. She apologized, and that's between them two.
Yeah.
At that point, that's between them two people.
And that's the problem with the IWC is the IWC tries to make it between them so they can get their fucking.
No, the problem is with fucking Chelsea Green and Allison Kay. That's the fucking problem.
Allison Kay, Chelsea Green. There's a bunch of them that came out and were like, was it like during the speaking out fucking thing?
Nick Van Core's girlfriend done fucking buried her. I don't know. They used to hang out all the time. They're like fucking best friends. Allison Kay and fucking Nick. Or
Allison
Gabe,
Kay. Is she TNA now?
I don't know where she's at.
Last
time I seen her, she was on AEW. Last time I seen her.
Okay, I was gonna say because I've heard that name.
I know when they come to Michigan, she seems to be on the show every time. Like,
okay.
I don't know if it's like I know the one time it was a Rampage taping. I think the other time it was like a Ring of Honor taping or something.
All right.
I've only been to 2 shows, AEW shows.
Okay.
I wish they'd bring a fucking pay-per-view to Michigan because their pay-per-views are better than their TV shows.
And this is Tony and I were talking about this last night. The TNA compared. Hang on. My sketchbook says she was saying that to La Negra Rosa, who's known to be a shit worker. Yeah. I haven't.
So what happened? Did they have a match and then she got pissed off and then they got in an argument?
I don't know. But that was, dude, wasn't that back in like 2017, 2018?
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's okay, but who hasn't gotten a heated fucking argument with somebody? You know what I mean? Your fucking wife, girlfriend, fucking best friend, anything, and said some shit you shouldn't have fucking said. You know what I mean? And got mad. Everybody's fucking done it. So, not that that's okay. Like, I don't want to get anybody all pissed off at me, but everybody said some shit they shouldn't have fucking said and heated argument.
Yeah. You say shit you regret and you fucking you're like, damn, I shouldn't have done that. And then you learn from your fucking mistake without being crucified in a court of public opinion by people who all live in glass houses and by no means should be throwing stones any damn place.
I will tell you right now, when I get and hang out with my buddy fucking Jim Beam, we say a lot of fucking shit we shouldn't be saying.
I know.
And everybody always forgets me.
Right.
Except those 5 police officers at one time.
They were not forgiving. They were not willing to forgive nor forget.
You guys like, why are you at the show? Well, I just got bailed out of jail. So this was the problem is I was outside of the bar after I had started some shit at the bar and they told me to leave. And then I was like in the parking lot and they called the cops and the cop showed up and they wanted me to go to jail. I don't even remember because I was blackout drunk, but the lady that owned the bar, like, I kind of knew her and she was cool about it. She's like, well, we had to make you leave because you were like being a dick. People were doing karaoke and you would just walk up and grab a fucking mic and say some shit and just fucking go off. But she's like, the cop showed up and you're like, well, you can take me to fucking jail, but you're going to have to fight me for it. I was like, and she's like, then they did. And she's like, you were doing really good until they tased you. And then she's like, they got back up and then fucking started fighting again and they tased you again. And that was all you had. I walked away with that with a drunken disorderly, believe it or not. I was facing like fucking so many felonies. It wasn't even funny, but I didn't have a record and I had a good military career and stuff. So
that helps.
They slapped me right on the wrist. Like it's not even, it's like that happened so long ago. It's not even on my record anymore. So.
Yeah. Let's see. Rosa messed up a lot in Japan, and Tessa grew up around Hispanic. She probably got heated and called her a slur along with critiquing her performance. Not like she stabbed her with scissors like Sid and Arn Anderson. This is true, my sketchbook. This is fucking true.
People used to have so much better fights in wrestling than they do now.
Yeah.
Everybody should fight like they used to fight back in the day. I want to see fucking somebody like Harley Race pull out a fucking gun. That'd be awesome. Let's do some stuff like that again.
I was gonna shoot a fucking video, like just a fucking like a funny ass short, because I have like a pellet gun that looks like a 9mm. I was gonna be like, oh look, here's my new tag team partner, and just pan over to the fucking gun sitting in a chair. No, not funny.
Yeah, I'm just.
Oh, he walks away. He walks away.
Goddamn.
Hold on.
Here, I actually try to do something funny, and he no sells it.
I wasn't no selling it. I was motherfucker. I was not in the same area. You see my camera off? That means I walked away. Now I'm back, and just because of that, guess what's gonna happen?
What?
The fuck you, Cam. Right at you.
I love you too, Grumpy Bear. But no, it's like, here's your tag team partner. I just have my gun sitting there. Like that's it. I'll have the fucking title underneath it.
Yeah, like you hear stuff like who was it? Jack Rougeau fucking busted Dynamite kids like teeth out.
Yeah,
that's fun. Who the fuck cares that CM Punk said some mean words? Who the fuck? And started a little skirmish, and a fucking dog got into it. And the fights today are silly. Back in the day, they fucking beat the fuck out of people. That was the good old days.
Yep.
I want to hear fucking stuff about Shawn Michaels, like smarting off to 5 Marine. I was 1 fucking Marine, and he kicked your fucking ass. Stupid motherfucker.
Dude, Michaels, like, what a bitch. Like,
he doesn't strike me as somebody that can fight, but to have to like lie about it, and then everybody else comes out later after they lose their jobs there, and they're like, "Yeah, it was one guy," and they asked him not to hit on his girlfriend, and he kept hitting on his girlfriend, and he took him outside and beat the fuck out of him.
Instant regret, because I know you're. It's not like you're an Austin fan or anything. Happy 316 day, brother. Oh shit! It's yeah, dude. The guy we talked about this the other day. They just released New Jack on 2K25, right? Like,
fuck yeah.
If New Jack walked into a locker room now, he would fucking either beat the shit out of or murder everybody.
Yeah. I love New Jack. I don't even care about any of New Jack's work. Like, I was always a fan of New Jack's work. Mm-hmm. But New Jack is the king of the fucking shoot interview.
Yes.
So,
yes.
The best. I have probably seen every one of his fucking shoot interviews. And, like, oh, my God. Like, going all the way back to, like, 96 when they, like, are video ones. There's fucking just go back and watch them. They're hilarious.
Oh, the old RF video shit's gold, dude. The one with him, Honky Tonk, was it him, Honky Tonk, and Chic in the hotel room?
Oh yeah,
that's the fuck a Chris Benoit. That was that. I love it. What an eclectic trio: the Iron Sheik, New Jack, and fucking Honky Tonk Man.
Yeah,
who Honky Tonk Man doesn't seem to be that popular of a figure amongst us, a lot of people.
I was never like he's a good character, like I guess, but he held that title for way too long. There were way better people on the fucking roster back then when he was the IC champion, and then he loses it in like 30 seconds. That's some fucked up booking. But right? I don't know. Honky Tonk Man I don't know. He wasn't that good.
No.
Like when WCW tried to bring him in and they like vignette after vignette after vignette, then he gets fired like a month later. Like you knew how bad he was. Like his nostalgia wore off. Like he was definitely a product of the late 80s. Like that would never get over now. Like
No. I think PN News would get over better nowadays.
Yeah. See, like we were the perfect generation for wrestling because when we were kids, everybody was a cartoon character. And I'm not talking about the 90s when we were like in our late, like, our preteen era where like wrestling was shit. But like when we were kids, wrestling was like real life cartoon and like super. They even had a fucking cartoon, with like all your favorite wrestlers and stuff.
Yep.
And then by the time we hit high school everything got geared towards that same audience, and it brought everybody. Like, I mean, I was always a wrestling fan. I'm like you were, but like all the people that kind of fell out of it came back because now it's cool and they're fucking swearing and they're doing all the fun stuff. And like, we were the best generation for that. I don't know how old Draven is, but I know you and I are the same age.
I'm all but 40.
Okay, so you're in the same generation as us. Like, oh, that shit was what a time to be a pro wrestling fan.
Right. We did. We had the best of it. Like you said, we had like what,
Two best eras ever.
Like 4 bad years in the 90s, 4 or 5 bad years, and then 95 it started to get better.
Yeah.
And then bang, right into from 95 or 96 roughly to 01. It was just like it caught fire again.
WWE was bad from 93 on to like 97, early 97. WCW picked up as soon as Scott Hall stepped on fucking TV. That is the moment that WCW took over. It wasn't the Hogan turn. I don't care what anybody says.
It was Scott Hall.
Hogan was really important. The Hogan turn was really good. Obviously, they threw garbage in the ring and everything, but the Scott Hall was the coolness factor in that stable. Like if Scott Hall wasn't in that stable, it would not have been as over. Like he's cool as fuck. I love. He's my favorite of all time. We all know that.
Scott Hall.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Same. Yeah.
We patterned all our shit off of fucking the Outsiders. Like
we were the Outsiders. That was our fucking gimmick.
Yeah.
And it's like, raise your hand if you've ever had the ring filled up with garbage when you were in there.
Yeah.
That was a fucking highlight, man. It's like, I'll never forget that. When you walk back and all the boys are like, holy shit. It's like, we had fucking nuclear heat, man.
And the promoters tried to steal our, it was Dennis. He tried to steal it. It wasn't us that got it over because he's like, oh, well, JJ turned. No, JJ turned 2 shows before that.
Yeah.
Not that JJ wasn't important to it. They were pissed off that JJ joined us.
They were livid.
But he had already turned heel, and JJ was a big part of it. But he's like, I remember Dennis being like, oh, that was all on JJ turning, man. I'm like, dude, it was the 3 of us. It was. We had already got it. We were already super over. We had just beat fucking Mark down, kicked him out of the group, and then we added him in. And the whole thing took off. And not that Mark, we were with Mark, we were doing good stuff too. But when we did that, the whole stable went. I think it was the most over thing they had.
Yeah,
I mean, it was the most over thing they had the whole fucking time we were there.
Yeah,
it really was. And I don't mean to sound cocky. It was.
But
I hate that we don't get the respect of it.
No,
from that place.
No,
we don't. We don't get the respect. They want to act. I had John tell me one time that they had better views on YouTube and better reactions and bigger crowds after we left, which I know is a fucking lie because people would message me online or I'd run into somebody who would go to the shows and they'd be like, that shit sucks since you guys left.
Same. Dude, I live less than 5 minutes from the venue. I know everybody in this fucking town that goes to those shows. And I see the pictures on Facebooks of the invisible fucking crowds. I mean, when there was crowds, but but
when you were there and I was there and Ben was there, and I mean, even a little bit after you left, when they still had a lot of the people that were good.
Yeah.
Even when Jack Price was there, right before you came in, and all these people, the audience was fucking packed. It's not fucking packed like that. When fucking Adam left, Adam was the little kid hero. He was the thing. We were the heel team that was cool. The kids hated us and everything else, but the smart marks, we were their guy. They had a little bit of everything. And they had people like Ben who could really, really fucking work. I mean, and John could work too. John was over with the crowd. I will never take that away from him. His character was over. He was really over with the little kids and, passing out the candy and stuff, which he stole from Eric in the fucking Fruit Loops thing.
Yep.
But he hates him, but you stole something from him. Let's be honest. I steal shit from people all the time.
Fuck, I started using the figure 4. Are you kidding me? And the Garvin stomp, bro. And the Garvin stomp.
I was so pissed one time because I would do this spot and I had never seen anybody do it. And I'm not, they might have done it before, but I would go up to the ref and you probably see me do it and talk to the ref and then put my foot behind me and choke the guy out with my foot. And there was this guy I fucking hated, Andrew McLeod. Me and him did not get along.
I remember him.
So I was watching Power Wrestling like out of Chicago one time because I used to, like work down there, and then he worked down there like a little bit after. And I watched a match, and he was in it, and he took my fucking spot. And I'm like, we're not even fucking friends. I fucking hate you. Don't steal shit from me. Not that that's a cool spot, but it's good for getting heat, you know?
Yeah. Oh shit! All right, before we get too deep down the indie route, did anybody watch? I know we watched Raw last week. It was.
Let's get into the fucking cage match argument right now because I told you I'd wait to argue with you.
We can argue about the fucking cage match.
The cage match at fucking the AEW pay-per-view Revolution was 800 times better than CM Punk and Seth Rollins. I don't give a fuck what you say. Like tell me, you give me an example.
Storytelling wise, I disagree.
I did, yeah. That's where I'm at. Is in the terms of advancing the angle, because I don't know how many more times are we gonna see Ospreay and Fletcher go at it now. I mean,
probably down the road for like the world title. Like they have that set up for.
I don't know. The Spanish fly off the top of the cage to me was
stupid as fuck, but
unnecessary
it was cool as shit.
It's like, dude, I know, and that's how they work. But
the emotion was still there. Like that whole spot where like he's like beating him down and he starts screaming, "I fucking hate you! I fucking hate you." That was awesome. I was into it right there. Like,
yeah, but
Punk and the whole go out the door. That was fun. I like that. But
my thing with that is in the Punk one, they didn't need to say that stuff. You saw it. They did it in the ring. You knew,
but they were still doing stuff. Like he was flipping them off and stuff. And then,
then
like, they cut it out. Why are we blacking that out on Netflix? But we were on the freaking PLE on Peacock, and Cody said, "Go fuck yourself."
Yeah.
Like, let SmackDown and NXT be fucking censored all day. Leave her all alone. Like we don't have to go overboard. We don't have to go back to the Attitude Era.
And Netflix gave them control, over everything. So it's not Netflix doing it, it's them.
Yeah.
It's been Triple H. He's the one, well, don't show the middle finger, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, Cody can do this.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
You know?
But the fucking, I feel like if it doesn't involve The Rock, we can't say fuck or do this or that.
Yeah.
Because he has a lot more control in that company than Triple H does. But who is fucking Triple H who got over doing fucking this? Or swearing and cursing and saying, "Let's get ready to suck it." Be like, well, we're not going to do this.
Their whole gimmick was dick jokes.
Yeah,
I mean the whole gimmick. The whole gimmick was.
I fucking hated DX back in the day because all the
kids
would be doing the suck it thing, and I was NWO for life because I was WCW.
Was already fucking. They were already doing that in WCW in the NWO before DX did it.
Hall and Nash were doing that.
Yeah,
and
they didn't really start doing that until X-Pac came in, though.
Yeah, they were more known for.
Because that's all they fucking did. X-Pac would do. X-Pac brought it over when he came in, if I remember. I don't remember Shawn and him doing it before that. Maybe they did. I don't care. No, they did because I can remember Shawn doing it.
Yeah,
like because he was like on his back doing it, and one of the fucking.
That was when he stuffed his trunks.
Yeah,
for the interview with fucking JR.
Yeah. I liked when the NWO did it because they'd be like, down there? Down where?
Down there.
Yeah, that was fucking.
Oh,
underwear.
I hit the crowd with that. I do my kneeling pose. I get up and I give him a little Oh yeah. Oh, dude, the whole like I said, the whole entrance is Scott Hall. When I come out, I do the fucking little side. Oh yeah. It's like, yeah, man, that's my man. You know, I can't fuck with that. I've been doing that for years, dude. It's like, no, I'm not changing now. And I come out to Ready or Not, which you've never used because you hate Lauryn Hill.
We used it one. We had like a rock version that we found that we used one time. We were using it down in UWA.
Yep, that's where it was
for the 3 months we were there.
Yeah.
I mean, we were there a bunch of times before that, but the 3 months we were there as a tag team.
Yeah, it's like, we're not coming back. Damn it. Hey, it's Sherry. Hi, Sherry.
I will be right back.
All right.
I'll be
Zombie Box. I'm not here. I'm not into wrestling. I'm just here for the banter. Well, there's a lot of that. There's a lot of that to be had. But next show for me is April 12th. As you see here, I'm going to embiggen myself because we've got guys. But these are these shirts are available. If you want one of these shirts, DM me on Twitter, email me, whatever. They're $20 and I ship to you. Both foreign and international, if you so desire. If you're across the pond or wherever you may be, we will ship to you for $20. Sizes small through 2XL available. And they're not like plasticky. They're stretchy. They wash well. I got this on my singlet too. I showed y'all that last night. Got the new logo on the singlet. So yeah, as soon as we're just about ready to get the new pantaloons, I'm gonna be ordering those very soon, which I'm excited about.
I'm actually gonna call out Mr. Early '90s WCW there. Foreign and international are the same thing. You meant to say foreign or domestic. It's like WCW when they didn't want to say foreign objects, so they started calling it the international.
I did say that. I did misspeak. Thank you. Yeah, wait. I feel like Jim Hurd now. God damn it! Son of a bitch.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Nobody else would have noticed it, but you did. Draven just didn't say anything. He was over there.
I definitely noticed it.
He's over there looking at hentai and shit. He doesn't fucking
know.
Show him that advertisement on why you should go on the Jericho Cruise.
Okay, here. This is the Jericho Cruise spot right here. I need you to make some fucking noise. I know you know this one, so go the fuck off. This is our last one, right, Jack? Can I hear you?
Well, hot damn.
I was able to record that because my wife stayed in the cabin. She didn't want to go down and watch it. I'm like, I'm going to go check out this show real quick, and I enjoyed it.
I'm going to go check this out.
She's probably watching this right now because she does watch, actually. She's like, fucking asshole.
God damn it. Let's see. My thought, back to the cage match is where we were. I just thought you've got the angle with Punk and Rollins dating back to when Punk came back and re-debuted. And there's been heat there between those guys. And now you add Roman Reigns in to the mix. Oh, yeah. Plus the aspect of Paul Heyman being involved now because Roman beat the fuck out of CM Punk after that. Yeah. And Heyman owes Punk a favor still. So this is going to lead to a triple threat at WrestleMania, which now the caveat to that is, what are the stakes of this match really? Like, what is this, Paul Heyman?
Where does Paul Heyman stand in that? That is where I will agree with what Draven said. Story-wise,
story-wise, it was great.
But as far as the actual fucking cage match went, if you think that one was better, you're high as fuck.
Well, I'm high as fuck, but no, the actual match would have to go to Ospreay and Fletcher, but the overall tone of the match I gave to fucking Punk and Rollins for that.
That or the Tony Storm match should have been the main event. The main event was a terrible.
Oh my god, we can talk about that. The main event, Moxley and Cope, which I'm just gonna call him. I'll just refer to him as Edge. I'm just gonna refer to him as Edge. That match was dog shit, and you know the thing is, it's like neither of them even bled. They didn't. There was no color because you had it all night.
It's not that it was bad. Like the match itself wasn't that bad.
There was nothing left for them to do.
Why the fuck would you have that go on last after everything that just happened?
If the rumors are true, both of them didn't want to take a pinfall, and that's why they put Chris.
Yeah, and then they destroyed. Christian's had
Yep.
that thing since All In. Why the
Yeah.
fuck? I hope that they give him his contract back because I don't know if you guys watch Dynamite, but he says, "I want my contract back." I asked for, and it didn't make any sense. I asked for a one-on-one match with Cope for the title, and I'm like, that doesn't make sense because he's not the champion, but whatever.
Jesus. Yeah, I was like, why did they just bury Christian then?
Yeah. They did. They buried their Money in the Bank or whatever the fuck they call it. I don't. They should come up with the Casino Gauntlet Battle Royal winner is. That's fucking terrible. That's a bad name for whatever they call it.
God.
At least they don't have that big poker chip that they had at one time.
Oh yeah, that thing, or the donut.
Hey, speaking of AEW, let's go through Meltzer's star ratings, shall we? Let's go through Meltzer's star ratings for that. So Adam Page defeating MJF, which, oh my God. Oh, MJF, he should not have re-signed with AEW. I'm sorry. He should not have. He should not have. That got 4.5 stars from Dave Meltzer. And I only saw the finish to that. I didn't see the whole match. So did you see that, James?
Yeah, hold on. My boss is texting me. Give me 1 second.
Yeah. Draven, what do you think? For a 4.5 star match? Because you watched the whole thing.
For which one? What was it?
Fucking MJF and Hangman.
Yeah, I'd say like 4 out of what, 5?
Yeah. 4.5 stars.
Maybe like 3.5. The match is good itself, but like them fighting is just stupid to me.
I mean, putting
the story like leading into it, I think is kind of dumb.
I
would have rather him and Jeff Jarrett fight like they were originally going to do, because like Jeff Jarrett's the closest thing that you'll have of MJF fighting Ric Flair. So it's like that kind of passing of the torch type thing. Like I would have been all right with that, and just have it be Jeff Jarrett's like retirement match.
Sorry about that. I got an email and I had to answer it.
No, you're fine. You're fine. No, we're just talking about Meltzer gave MJF and Page 4.5 stars.
Fuck Adam Page. Adam Page hasn't worked a fucking 3-star match or above in his whole fucking career. He's got the freaking charisma of a Rock.
Yeah,
not the Rock, like a Rock.
A Rock.
Not even a palace like Pretty Rock, like one that you find on a dirt road. That's
just your run of the mill geode. Just your average geode you pick up off the side of the road.
I mean, he's over with their crowd, but everybody's fucking over there. It's crazy.
That's why I always tell the crowd your boos mean nothing to me. I've seen what makes you people cheer. Godzilla, mouth-watering star ratings. That's right. Hello, I'm Etep Pachiti from Butt Culture Wrestling, and these are the star ratings. Today we'll be talking about disgusting exploitation of women and mouth-watering meaty men slapping meat, because all of us Brits here are quite homo. Never mind.
Christian's like the only heel they have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And now they're fucking up his stable, and he's like apologizing. I don't know if you watched Dynamite, but the whole fucking segment.
I did not.
It's terrible.
I didn't get to see it. The next one we have, let's see, Mercedes Moan defeating internet sensation Momo to retain her TBS championship. 4 1/4 stars. Oof. That's a 3-star match. That wasn't there was no point in that.
Wait,
where
what did he give that?
4 1/4 stars.
Ew, fuck. Like this, like I hate to be that guy, but he shits on WWE if that's a fucking 4.5 star match.
Where is that a 4 1/4 star match?
No,
there's no point in that match where you were ever like, yeah, Momo could go over.
There was no point in that match where I was interested.
No, it was bad. It was objectively not a good match.
Yeah. It was probably worse than the fucking main event that everybody was so pissed off about.
Yeah. This was worse. This was way worse than the main event.
Yeah.
It was. Let's see. Swerve defeating Happy St. Patrick's Day to Irishman Rick O'Shea. 4 3/4 stars.
Yeah, and that was good. Okay, I guess. But I don't think it was that.
4 3/4 stars that match.
No. Not everything on there could be a fucking 4-star or 5-star match.
No.
But that's the way they want to do it.
I mean, objectively, what? If you really want to go to the high end of this, 3 3/4 to 4 stars, I would say. Even 4 stars seems a bit high. I would go 3 3/4 comfortably and be okay. I can live with that. But I don't know. Like Draven.
Probably like a 2.5 for the Mercedes.
No. Swerve and Rick O'Shea.
Oh, Swerve and Ricochet. What did Meltzer give it?
4 3/4.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Yeah, it wasn't that good. I'd say a 3 at best.
I guess I said 3 3/4. You're at 3. James is kind of in my camp on that. I mean, it's in that range. Kazuchika Cody defeating Brody No Chance in Hell King to retain the Continental Championship. 3 3/4 stars. Jesus fucking Christ.
So everything just gets like a good rating, is what you're saying. So you're telling
me. This is a 2.5 star match. This is a basic fucking cable Wednesday night Dynamite match.
Yeah.
It was nothing. There was nothing special about this. The finish was garbage.
Why can't they get their like that? That was a bad match, but why can't they get their TV on par with their pay-per-views? Because I think AEW normally has that. It was a great pay-per-view, like besides a couple of those
couple stinkers.
I mean, that wasn't even a bad match, but it wasn't a match that deserved that high of a rating.
Yeah. Let's see what else we got. Okay. Hurt Syndicate defeating the Outrunners. 1.5 star. God damn.
Wow, that was better than that fucking
better
than the Monet match.
That's a 2.5 star to 3 star match for a tag. That was a good tag match. I heard I can't remember who it was saying, "Oh, they were out of sync. Their shit didn't work out." I thought the match looked good. Yeah. Was it just me?
I enjoyed it. I think we said that when we were like, at the end of the live react, we all said that was a decent match.
Yeah, that was a good match. Draven, what'd you think of the tag?
The tag match was all right. I don't know. Tag match is I thought it was kind of boring, honestly. That one.
Oh, well,
see,
you don't like us.
I know. Jesus Christ. Way to go, Vince. He's Vince McMahon now. I hate tag team wrestling. Brr, give me big, sweaty, meaty men slapping meat.
Just because, like, I like both the teams, and I like that the Hurt Syndicate have the tag belts, but it's like you couldn't find somebody that, like, where's FTR?
Yeah.
Are we seeing the
teams like that? They don't give a shit about tag team wrestling anymore over there. Like, they care more about the trios belts, and even those they don't really care about anymore because you haven't seen them in forever.
I think the tag division's getting a little better. I mean, they got them on stars now.
Well, yeah, that in that aspect, yeah, I agree.
Are we getting away from the 100-pound, wrestlers? Like, because it's not Private Party versus freaking like Top Flight and all that other shit that they normally do, or like the Young Bucks.
They haven't been on TV lately either.
Yeah. So. Let's see what else we got. Oh, Timeless Tony Storm defeating Mariah May. 5 stars. I
agree with that. I thought that match was good. The storytelling was good too.
Their whole feud's been money.
Yeah.
I'm all right with that. What about you, James? 5 stars.
I mean, 5. Oh yeah, 100%. But like I said, probably the best like women's match ever. And I'm not like as far as like brutality and like the storytelling, it was a very emotional match.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, it was good. It was great. Like I said, their feud has been great. Those two have worked this angle perfectly. Tony Storm has been fucking amazing. Kenny Omega defeats Takeshita. That's a 5. They gave that a 5-star. 5 stars for Meltzer on that.
I'm trying to find this Christian promo to see, like, just so I can show you. I don't remember if it was on Collision or Dynamite.
Kenny Omega and Takeshita, though, 5 stars, Draven.
Okay.
I would say like 4.5.
I mean, we knew Omega was gonna go over.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we knew Omega was gonna go over. It's a 4-star match. It wasn't. I don't know. I don't know. It's a 4-star to me. I didn't see the match, but it's very hard for me to believe any women's match is 5 stars. Damn it, Tony. It was. It was a good. It was a really good match.
All right, now watch this promo.
All right.
Oh, I need the sound. Hold on.
You signed and executed your contract for a championship match. You did this during the main event, turning the world title match into a 3-way matchup. Why did you think that was the time to do that?
You're related to John Moxley. And I refuse to speak to anybody that's related to John Moxley. So this could very well be the most boring interview in history.
If you could just elaborate on...
If you could just take a hint, I realize you're blonde and not very smart, that I do not want you here. Get the hell out of my sight.
This part was good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to make it perfectly clear. I am still the reigning, defending, undisputed next AEW World Champion, and I demand my contract be returned to me. The incompetence of that referee is unbelievable. When I handed that contract to him and I signed it, I specifically said it was for a one-on-one championship match against Cope. He turned it into a 3-way match without me knowing. So I was not expecting John Moxley to grab me in an illegal chokehold. But be that as it may, I did not tap out. And I damn sure did not pass out. I was simply relegating my breathing, getting ready to turn the hold around. That's what I was doing. I should be standing here right now.
Just making excuses. You're just making excuses. You're lying. You're lying to yourself. You're lying to these people. You lied to us. Do you not remember the original plan? Maybe if you stuck with the plan, you would be AEW World Champion right now. So not only do you owe all of us an explanation, I think you owe us an apology.
And now it's going to get good again.
All right. I'm sorry it's come to this, Nick.
Hey!
What? You got something to say? Say it. But just know that when you do, you'll be back working the midnight shift at Waffle House. Say it. Who are you to question me and my tactics and what I decide to do? Let me ask you a question. How many world titles have you ever won? Let me ask you another question, Nick. How many world titles did your biological father ever win?
Damn.
You should be thanking your lucky stars that I found you. Because you could have ended up like a loser, like your father. A coward that died in front of your mother's face. Something that would never happen to me. I'm not a coward. Are you questioning me? You don't think I'm good enough, Nick? Is that what it is? I am going to be the AEW World Champion if it's the last thing I do on this earth. So I'd suggest you shut your mouth and keep riding my coattails. Because the next time we have this conversation will be the last time.
Damn.
All right, I take it back. I think the promo is good, actually.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I was like,
I don't like the part where he says that he asked for a one-on-one match with Cope, because that's where
that doesn't make sense.
And I watched it
He
live.
doesn't have a championship.
Yeah. So like I guess like watching it back, I guess it's a good promo, but like I was kind of taken out of it when he said I wanted to turn in a one-on-one match with Cope for the title. Didn't make any fucking sense. So now that I watch it back, it's actually a really good fucking promo.
Yeah. Yeah, that was
I didn't
solid.
like that he asked him for an apology.
That was good. That was solid promo work from Christian.
I apologize. I'm glad we watched it back though, because now I like the promo.
Yeah.
Like I said, he's like the only fucking real heel that they have. MJF's a heel, but he's not a heel. MJF could turn like that. It's gonna take a lot to turn Christian back.
Oh yeah. Ospreay Fletcher steel cage match 5 stars.
Yeah, I bet. What did CM Punk and Seth Rollins get on Raw?
2 probably, I'd say, from Meltzer. Mox defeating Cope and Christian, 3.25 stars. Yeah, I'm
no
2 stars for that.
2.5, I guess.
2.5. Just an average match that could have taken place on TV.
It wasn't a bad match. It just didn't belong there.
No, shouldn't.
I mean, it could have been fine. It could have been fine end of any other pay-per-view, but like with all the shit that went before it.
Yeah, it was Storm and May, and then the cage match. There was no way that match was going to do anything. No. There was nothing left for that match to do.
No, fuck no.
But yeah, that's about it there. I mean, do we have anything else? Because if not, we should probably wrap up because I got to put my kid to bed too.
I'm ready to wrap up. I want to go to the gym anyway.
All right. Well, that has been episode 9 of the Awful Wrestling Podcast.
Oh, hold on. We're going to be doing a special episode me and Pete were talking about where we're going to review the awful gimmicks of all time. So we'll let you know when we're going to do that.
Gooker.
Fucking the Goon. What up, Barton? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you, my man. Yeah.
I want to talk about when TNA, when we do that, like TNA tried to do a crossover with racing or some shit. It's awful.
Yep.
Like, look it up. It's so bad. But anyway, we'll look at that. We'll look at all the Bad Ale Snow gimmicks. It'll be fun.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely have a good time with that. But thank you, Draven, for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah. Tomorrow on Wrestling with Horror, the Monday Night Raw show is pushed up. We'll be starting around 3:30 when I get home from school. We'll kick off the show. We'll miss the first half hour of Raw, but I'll have everything set and ready to go. Tuesday Night Terrorvision, we're reviewing the John Carpenter 1987 flick In the Mouth of Madness. I'll have some videos out this week as well. Patreon, you are going to get a surprise upload this week because surprise, I haven't recorded anything yet. But we'll have something ready for you by Wednesday for our Patreon backers. Thank you to our channel members. Thank you because they're in where are they at tomorrow? They're in Spain, right? I don't know where they're at tomorrow, but they're over across the pond somewhere, I believe. Before they come back for Mania. The final leg of that bullshit. But yeah. All right. So join us tomorrow, folks. Thank you so much. I'm Pete Daddy Dollar. That's James Dillenger and Angela Straven. Yeah. This has been Awful Wrestling Opinions. We'll see you next time, guys. Bye.
Bye.